Flosstube, it's Janet with Janet Jabber. I'm coming at you with episode 257. If you're a new friend stopping by to check me out, this is a channel about cross stitch. So I hope you like what you see. Subscribe, comment, do the YouTube things. And if you're a returning friend, thank you so much for coming back to see me this week. And I have Opie here for a hot minute. At the beginning, I had somebody say, I miss Opie. So I do want to mention, I will get back to my dog walks. I haven't stopped my dog walks. I've just kind of stopped recording them. But editing voiceovers, it was like a little too much, but I did enjoy those little talks and getting to know you in different ways and you to get to know me in different ways. So I will get back to that. Just don't know if that'll be every week because maybe that was what was stressing me out. But anyway, you're here to talk about cross stitch, not my walking with my dogs, but I am fresh from a dog walk. So that's why the ponytail and all the jazz. All right, let's jump in. So as a reminder, in my description box below, I have a Happy Mail form. I use that Happy Mail to send out Happy Mail once a month. I know for a fact that people love receiving it, and I love sending that little sparkle of happiness out into the world. So please fill that out. There's other links in the description box below of other friends that have businesses or whatnot, or even other information like that I've shown on here before, like freebies sometimes that like people inquire because they were super old. Anyway, that is the place to look at it. Before I dive into my regular stuff, I want to mention next week, to keep you coming back, I'm going to be doing giveaways again next week. It was brought to my attention by Athena that my 5-year anniversary is on September the 2nd. Wow. 5 years. I've been doing this for 5 years, which is mind-blowing to me and exciting all at the same time because baby Janet changed so much. And I have a friend that has just discovered me that is like rewatching everything right now. And I have told many people, you don't have to go down that journey. Because you're going to go through some sadness with me. You don't have to bear that if you don't want to. I appreciate you watching the old videos. I just am letting you know, heads up, you're going to see that. So, all right, with that, let's just get into my normal stuff here. I have a featured friend, Tammy. I'm so excited to share her piece. I'm going to pop a picture in here of Tammy's piece of Oh My Darling, which I refer to as Beautiful Things. But Oh My Darling is stitched on a 36 count vintage country mocha with mostly the DMC called fors, but she framed it in a piece that she found at Walmart for an 11 by 14, and it fit perfectly. She even laced it and pinned it herself. So very cool, Tammy, and thank you so much for sharing that. I love this piece. It really does encompass me that beautiful things are made of dents and scratches too. So it is a great positive reminder that we're not all perfect. If you would like to send something to me on to have it shared here on my featured friend, please feel free to send it at janetjabber@gmail.com and I'll get it added to the queue. I get lots of love for this. People love seeing other people's work, changes of fabrics, colors or whatnot, or how they finished it. It doesn't have to be fully finished, but just share away. So with that, we're going to get into what I stitched this week. I have a finish and I have some regular stitching and I have arbitrary August new start. That wheel has been on fire. My requirement for my arbitrary new start wheel when I spun it is a minimum of 200 stitches. So that's what I got going. So I got a lot of them this last week. So with that, we're going to get in. I have got a dog licking me here and a cat over here trying to get attention. It is a thing. But you are on my board, Ollie. I need this board. Thank you, boy. This was, I mentioned it was a part of the 3. This is a beach theme one that I have done for the month of August. And so this is the finish of it. But I'm going to show you all 3 of them because they're super cute. This is the sandcastle one. I'm going to just stack them on top of each other one. This one is a beach umbrella one. And this is a little beach house. So these will be super cute displayed. I think a white frame, just pop them up, super bright and fun finishes there will be had. Oh my gosh, this cat. My next one is my Queen of Peace. I have been making progress. Super happy about this. Somebody mentioned, oh, I love how that dove just sits there. It is gorgeous. So more Krynic has been done. I'm going to show you her in full. So I think I have 3 more Krynics and then beads to get in. So let me just show you up close. So some Krynic here and here. And then you'll see it starts popping here in the skirt. Look at this dark orange and brown for the stems coming down. Yay! I would be so surprised if I don't come to you next time and all the Krynic 100% is done and I'm prepping for beads. So we'll see. That is coming along. Okay, so my next piece, I'm going to show you the pieces that were not part of my arbitrary August, just to show you what I kind of dabbled with. So I had started this as a stitch along with my sister on the solar eclipse. She has finished hers, but it's Fox and Rabbit's Queen of the Night. We had a full moon since I seen you last, so that's what I got done on it. I worked on this bright color right here, so all of that's done in the chart. I kind of am picking up when I pick it up, if it's a doable thing, I pick it up to finish a color in that full moon day. So that goes away until the next full moon. You are hearing dogs chewing on bones. I walked them 1.9 miles. I wear this and it tells me. And yet the puppy is still puppying. The German Shepherd is tired and sleeping. All right, so my next one is Seasons of the Heart. I am wrapping up the summer one on this, so that one should be, I don't know if it'll be finished by the time I see you next. I'll be surprised. It's going to be close. Let me just leave it at that. It'll be close. This is where it's at right now. This is on a 36 count Vintage Country Mocha, and it is plugging along. I believe I'm color complete in what colors I have stitched in here. And that is those kind of stitching. And now we're going to pop into my arbitrary August. And I have 6 arbitrary August to share with you. So my first one that I pulled, I don't know. These aren't in order of how I pulled them because I don't remember, but they're the ones that drew off of my arbitrary August board for new starts. So Little House Needleworks, Americana Petites. And I have one little petite started. One little petite. He's so cute. And then my next one I have was, oh, this was fun to get back to, the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. I usually do, I'm in a stitch along often, and currently I'm not in one. So when this come up, I was like, oh, I haven't stitched on a Frosted Pumpkin one in a while. So this is their, they had a whole series of like word quotes. I don't know what it was called. Anyway, Summer Night is this one. And this is where I got to on it. So the whole border done and beginning of the word lights. I love this color. I have no idea what it is. This is a mystery color sent to me by my friend Fran. My next one that I stitched on is Memorial Day by Hands On Design. I have had this kitted up for a very long time using the sulky threads. And I started smack dab in the center and got that. That was way more than 200 stitches. I was just having a joy. What fun to stitch with those sulkies. Very fun. Every one of these I've enjoyed. And can't believe that like they've been there queued. So like I've just had them kitted up for so long, and this has been great for me. Another Fox and Rabbit. This one is Yuletide Deer. This was in a mystery Christmas bag that Vic from StitchNButton did. This chart is now released, but this was part of the mystery bag back then. And I don't even know what fabric it's stitched on. It probably said it somewhere, but it's a pretty blue. I believe it's an 18 count, but I got the deer in the middle. It's actually a reindeer. He doesn't have his, so that's the next step, but that was fun. My next one is a tiny town, though I have all of these tiny towns and I've been putting them off. So this is Blooming Tiny Town. Been kitted up since like my March retreat, and I just never got around to starting it. So now I have that stead center in the middle, house in the middle of it. Super fun. Super fun. A couple more. This one had a catastrophe, so it has a little change to it. This one is Calling Birds by Satsuma Street. This comes on perforated paper. I damaged the perforated paper. I spilled something on it and wet perforated paper. And I was just like, I just don't want to dig and find the perforated paper. I need to clean my craft room and reorganize. But I just grabbed myself a piece of 28 count white and started stitching it. It'll be amazing. And so two of the 4 birds are very well on their way. And that's it. That is my stitching for this week. So super excited stitching. I have another few more days of the arbitrary August, so I will definitely have more of that to share with you next time, along with whatever else I get into. But I have a few more things to share with you. So let's do what I have. So I have a purchase, and I basically needed to get some more beads for my Queen of Peace. So I found a place, everything cross stitch, that had some of them, and I was like, let me just look around. And I was looking around, and this fabric, which is a Witchell fabric, 32 count Lugana, but it's called Country Wood. And I was like, okay, it looks very bold there. It is kind of bold. It's definitely more bold than a vintage country mocha, but I don't know. I just think this will be a fun thing to stitch on. And I just got myself a small 13 by 18 piece. What's that, a fat eighth, I think. So that was my purchase. And then I had a nice little gift come in the mail from Lady Robin, who also has a YouTube channel, so check her out. And Lady Robin sent me her nest of Krynix, because these were gifted to her. She sent me a beautiful little card and a beautiful little note in here explaining, but basically someone that I think she went to church with. I read it as soon as I got here. Got it, Robin, and now. But anyway, somebody passed away, and they knew that Robin was a stitcher, so they offered up stuff. So this was some of the stuff, but she was like, I snatched them up, and when I heard, and then she's like, they've sat there for a long time, and when I heard you were in need, she's like, I knew who they were meant for. So don't ever, yes, I mean, like, I don't want to say don't ever, but what a blessing. Like, I have told my daughter many a times, find somebody else that's in the craft if something was to ever happen. So thank you very much. These will come in use, because I definitely find Krynix in all of my mirrors that I like to stitch. So I appreciate that much. So, okay, plans. What have I got for plans? I have got the WhipGo numbers came out, so I'm figuring out I know what they are. Not off the top of my head, but I have it on my thing. And then I have, I do know what they are. No. Oh, yes. Year 4 from Frogwarts is one of them. And the other one is Away We Ride from Blackbird Design. Woo! So, don't fail me, brain. Also, I am plugging away at trying to figure out what I'm stitching in September sampler. And then someone reached out to me and said, are you doing Sunflower September? And I was like, how did I not know this was a thing? So I've kind of gathered some of my sunflower things that are kitted up and ready to go, because I have lots, but so we'll see. I'm definitely going to start. It's going to be both a sunflower and a sampler, and we're going to just go with it. So we're going to do that, and I don't know, see what other craziness we can get into, but I still have some of August to enjoy, so I'm going to embrace that. So that is what my planning situation is. Other things, let's jump into personal life. I'm not a big bookie person on here, but I do listen to lots of people on here that read books and give recommendations, and I screenshot them, but I'm a slow person. I mainly listen to them instead of read them, so I dance that dance. But one of them, I don't even remember if this was recommended by anyone or if I just fell into it, but No Two Persons, a book right here, was a super fun book to listen to. What a dynamic. And at the very end, I did the audiobook, and at the very end, there was an interview with the author with one of the readers of the book, because there's multiple readers in the book. How fun. So glad that I didn't dip during that author conversation, because it was a lot of fun to hear the dynamic of how the book was created and why. So a lot of fun. That was a good book. So on to my next one. I have what I got going on for this week. Last week I had a stitching day with Chrissy and Chris. That was a much needed girls' day of just sitting and stitching for a few hours. I, of course, still work, so it's not an all day thing. I wish, but it's not. So there's that. This week I have a quilting group that I hang out with for a few hours on one day. We do this one day a month, and so that's this month. So let's see what I get on my next step of a quilt. It's great to be with those ladies. That is just something, the community that I am like trying to create as I knew that retirement was going to approach, have my groups of friends, because sometimes when people retire, they get lost because their everyday routine is come to an abrupt halt. So you have to curate and create these friendships. So I have friends that I talk to online. So I look forward and embrace retirement because not the whole not working thing. Yes, I look forward to that. I look forward to going to the zoo when I want to and not have that deadline over my head of I got to go to work and take my grandkids to the park or to lunch and stuff like that. But these other things of curating the activities that I love to do as a hobby and doing those with those friends and it being more invested in that. Relationships, community. All right. Off topic, but yeah, I got that this week. But I want to show you some stuff that I did with the grandkids. So I visit my grandkids almost every single day on my way to work, and sometimes we do cute little photos. So here's a cute little photo of the three of us piling on Grandma as she's getting ready to head off to work. So I'm Nana, but piling on Nana as she's getting ready to head off to work. Over the weekend, my husband all of a sudden was like, "You want to go to Sweet Corn Charlie's?" Which is my heart. Sweet Corn Charlie's is a sweet corn place. The closest one I can get to me is an hour away from here. So it's a roadside stand, but it is a big manufacturer situation in the center part of northern Indiana. So it is a deal. In the past, we have gotten bushels and bushels of, 3 bushels, but let's read bushels of them, and did that for prepping it for the winter. This year, it took a lot. That was not the sweet spot. We had too much. So this year we were like, we're just going to get 1 bushel. And so I have a couple pictures. I hope I'm sharing them here because it was a lot of fun. So shucking that corn, blanching that corn, and then decorning that, I don't even know if that's the word, corn, and getting it bagged and ready. So we ended up with in all about 8-ish. No, wait. Because I have one that I'm saving for a salad. But about 8 frozen bags of it. And nothing is better than that sweet corn coming out for a corn casserole or corn muffins or stuff like that during the winter time. Ooh, wonderful. So also I had a friend send me a picture. How cute is this? That 11 years ago, me and one of my best friends, my daughter, and our foreign exchange student did a Color Me Rad run 5K. That was super fun. And then when that flashback came in, I was like, oh yeah, that was good. So I wanted to share that. And then last but not least, on Sunday, I watched Henry while the kids took off and took Ozzy to a zoo trip by herself because it's very important for them, in my opinion, to and they're the ones that ask, but it's very important for them to still have things you do with each child individually. And this is the first time that I have been solo Nana with Henry for a while. So it was great. Basically, you know what that little boy gave me? The gift of a nap. I am a person that does not normally nap during the day because I am just go, 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 go. It's just who I am. But he loves contact naps, which that was the thing with Ozzy too. But so he just wanted to he wanted to take a nap before his little bottle. So I sent him on me. Well, I sent Lizzie a text and I'm like, he's napping before his bottle. And she's like, it's not a big deal, but just so you know, this is the nap that's usually an hour long. I was like, oh, okay. I took a nap, people. I took almost an hour nap because what else you gonna do but when you're holding a little baby? We were snuggled on the couch, safe as can be. And I mean, I didn't sleep solid clearly, but I was blown away. So that was done. And then I ended my weekend night thing with chatting with some of my friends and watching Hamilton again because I just can't get enough. I can't get enough. So there's that. That is what I've done for this week. I have had a great week. I look forward to my next week and see what adventures I get into. And I hope you've had a great week and look forward to adventures for yourself for this week. If not, I've enjoyed visiting with you and I look forward to coming back to you again next week for a visit. So I am going to get out of here and let you get on to your next Flosstuber. Please have a great week. So please keep stitching, enjoy life, and I'm sending you so much love. Bye.